Hello there folks, welcome to our show today. We're going to do a movie review for you today for a movie coming out January 9th titled Not Easily Broken. The title of the movie is Not Easily Broken. The movie's rated PG-13. It was directed by Bill Duke and released by Sony International Pictures. And basically this movie stars Morris Chestnut and Taraji P. Henson. And some of you may know Morris Chestnut. You'd know him if you saw him in the movies. Most recently, he's been in the movie The Game Plan, a Disney release with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as a football star. Maybe some of you saw that, and he had a bit part in that movie. And the other co-star, Taraji P. Henson, she has been in a number of movies, but most recently, I had reviewed her in the movie The Curious Case of Benjamin Button as Benjamin's adopted mom, Queenie, and she did an excellent job in that movie. And in this movie as well, she has a good performance. So be watching for Taraji P. Henson up and coming in the next few years as a movie star. I think she'll do a great job. Well, this particular movie, Not Easily Broken, is a low-budget film, but I really have to say I enjoyed the movie much more than I assumed I would going into it. The basic premise of the story is they start the movie off with the marriage of these two characters, Morris Chestnut and Taraji P. Henson, when they're, of course, younger and falling in love. And he's a promising baseball star going to play in the majors, and she's just going to be getting her career started in real estate. And we find out that something happens to him. He blows his knee out in his first game rookie season, and of course his knee's damaged for good, and he's not going to get to be the major league star that he thought he was. So he ends up starting his own construction repair business that he kind of runs himself, and the wife becomes very, very successful as a real estate seller in California, in LA, California. So basically this movie, the basic premise at this point is after 15 years of marriage or so, 13, 14, 15 years, some things begin to kind of get a little routine, stale. The wife's obviously a little bit more successful than the husband. That may cause some friction. At this particular point in the movie, they have no children. They haven't had any children. They're actually, and it comes up a couple of times, they're too busy right now and couldn't afford to have children, according to her. Well, anyway, there's an event that happens in the movie, a car accident, where she gets really hurt badly in one of her legs and has to get laid up for a while. And what happens because of this accident is just some of the, pressed down feelings and resentments between the two of them kind of start to surface. And there's a point where, of course, her mom comes in to live with them to kind of help out with the daughter, even though the husband wants to try to take on helping her himself. And they get some physical therapists in there to help work on her. Well, she kind of starts getting back on her feet and getting stronger, but you can sense the growing distance between them and their relationship. And thus the title of the movie, of course, comes from the phrase, a threefold cord is not easily broken, in a religious statement. And that was used in their marriage ceremony by their pastor. We're trying to remind them that if in their marriage they keep to themselves and have God as that third strand and always keep that strong, their marriage will be strong. And he warned them the day they got married, be prepared for the tests of life that will come, because life's going to hit you hard, and we'll just have to see how you handle that when it happens. Well, that's how this movie plays out. This movie kind of gives it all to you. Drama, there's a little bit of suspense, humor. It kind of has a good feeling to it, and of course there's a great resolution in the end of the movie of how things can work out. So for me, Jiminy Critic here, I would recommend that you try to check out the movie Not Easily Broken. Good flick.